Hey, C-Max here. We're going to add an AR-15 accessory onto my M4 here. I'm just going to put a tactical fore handle on here. Just real inexpensive. Let's see, I think this was $9.85. You can spend buku money on it if you want. I just wanted something to hold on to. Just want to try it. But I don't have a rail system. Not going to put a quad rail on here and all this other stuff because you're going to find out going through the AR-15 build series, I'm pretty much a traditionalist, and I don't believe in increasing the weight of this rifle. It's highly maneuverable, easy to deploy. It's one of its main advantages. I know people like to put all kind of stuff on them, but if you got to look at the weight of the weapon. If you significantly increase its weight, why don't you carry a larger caliber weapon? But that's just my opinion. I like them light and easy to maneuver. If it's going to sit in the closet next to you in your gun safe, that's one thing. It weighs 9 pounds, and what difference does it make? But if you actually had to grab it and deploy it, you might not like all that stuff that you put on it. You can probably ask any of the military guys, that stuff adds up, and more weight's not a great thing. But what I've done, what I found is AIM makes a small rail made to fit onto the original foregrips here, and it just goes in like that. Then the handle attaches to it. But we do have to take these off. You can do it without the Delta ring removal tool. You can manhandle this, but I tell you what, you'll probably only do that once or twice before you run out and spend the $10 or $12 on this. I haven't found a good way not to have this tool other than manhandling it, and it can be pretty tough. So, they want to spend the money on this one. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the lower section of the foregrip. So what you do is you take the tool over, you hook it into the magazine well, and you just squeeze it, and it gives you leverage, and you just move the Delta ring back. So what we're going to do is slide that back, and then just lift this up, just like that. She fits tight. Boom. It's off. Okay, well, we've got the foregrip piece off, but this metal heat shield is going to have to come out because the screw's not long enough to go through this, and it doesn't really sit flush anyway. So what we're going to do is what I've done is got this section back, and I'm using this screwdriver to keep it from popping back into place, and then just pulling on it and releasing it. So there we've got just the plastic piece, and then the heat shield's out of it. And you can see it fits flat here to where it was curved on the bottom of the heat shield. So this is much better. And let's get it down in here. They give you the Allen wrench, which I think this is a pretty standard size Allen wrench. Alright, we got the back one in. Now let's put the front one in. Alright, looks like we're going to have to modify it slightly. Alright, what's going to happen, as you can see, she's a little bit offset, so I'm going to have to open up this hole here. So I'm going to get X-Acto knife kit. Here we are. And I'm going to cut away on it. So I'm not going to do this on camera. I don't know why it should line up, but it doesn't, such as life. Not a big deal though. Fix that easily. All right, be right back. All right, we're back. Got to tighten it down, but I got it done here. But what I decided to do, I started off just trying to trim it out, but that was going too slow. So what I ended up doing, and you don't want to do any more than you have to, that kind of deal. But ended up putting this little grinding stone on the Dremel and just just lightly just kept doing it and kept trying it until got just enough off to where everything fit tight. So that's how we fixed that. So as you can see, got the rail on here. We just need to torque her down. Whenever you're tightening anything down, you always want to do it evenly, whether it's wheels on your car or anything else. Never torque one side down fully, then try to torque the other side down. Don't do it that way. Back and forth is what you want to do. Okay, now she's on there. So now we just reinstall the shield. There we go. When reinstalling the heat shield, make sure you've got it all the way forward, then she'll just pop in. I wasn't clearing this back here apparently, and once I realized it and slid it forward, she all just popped right back into place. So now all we have to do is just reinstall it here. Get the old Delta Ring tool back out. Kind of get some angle here, get a little bit of torque on it. Don't force anything. There we go. Okay, so I've removed the screws and bolts. You slide it on. I picked it up and figured exactly where I wanted. I wanted it more forward. So basically what we're going to do now is just find one of the slots here. Let's see. Alright, to get screws through. And I'm going to hold the there we go. Starts to grab. Power drivers are wonderful. Had them for years. Had several. Alright, get in there. Alright. Remember, even, back and forth, same thing as we did with the rail. You never torque one end down all the way, back and forth, even. That's just the correct way to install 99% anything you're going to do, whether it's putting furniture together or working on cars. Back and forth, just usually the best way to go. And we're just about there. And let's see. Okay, we put it on. I figured I wanted it a little bit more forward. Reinstalled the screws and the nuts and just tightened it down. Just tightened it down evenly. That's about as tight as I want to do it. And there she is. So let me back it out a little bit. That's it. I like the way that feels. All right, installing the tactical foregrip on an M4. Just another option. That's about as much of accessories as you're going to see me put on this thing. And it's very light. I probably have increased the weight on this rifle maybe 2.5 ounces. Very, very minimal. I think it's worth the weight for the controllability, especially I believe in close quarter type use. So there we go. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. We've got more AR-15 stuff fixing to kick off. That's been a little bit delayed for several reasons, but ready to kick that off. Fixing to announce contest. Please subscribe. You've got to be a subscriber to be in on it. Don't forget the safety rules. Keep your finger off the trigger till you're ready to fire. Always know where your muzzle's pointed. Whenever you touch a weapon, check the action. Make sure there's nothing in the chamber because every gun is always loaded. Be safe, have fun, have a great day.